So today I want to just do a little test video, and I'm gonna try to explain the Radiohead songs Pyramid Song and Weird Fishes and their connection to each other. So in order to explain how I view Weird Fishes, I must discuss Pyramid Song. So I understand you're probably all a little bit confused right now, but if you follow me, I promise it'll make sense by the end. According to the source of all great knowledge, Wikipedia, the lyrics were inspired by an exhibition of ancient Egyptian underworld art York attended while Radiohead were recording in Copenhagen, and ideas of cyclical time found in Buddhism and discussed by Stephen Hawking. FYI, Wikipedia is an extremely reliable source. Schools just don't like you using it because they're elitist against public information and want you to suffer through excruciating academic papers on your PowerPoint on the metric modulation or whatever. But I digress. Let's keep that Buddhist thing in mind. It will be important. Also important to note that this song has a pyramid form, an intro, verse, instrumental break, verse, and outro. Both verses have the same lyrics but have different meanings. See, Pyramid Song is about suicide. More specifically, it's about anti-suicide in my opinion. And this comes through only in the structure. The rhythm is lazy, very syncopated. In verse 1, Tom sings in an almost laid-back style about how he jumped into the river and what did he see. It is almost fantasy-like. It is a romanticized suicide, a kind of woe is me kind of thing. So, what did he see? Black-eyed angels, his past and future, all his lovers, astral cars, and finally they all went to heaven in a little rowboat, and in a very romantic fashion, there was nothing to fear and there was nothing to doubt in death. It was all very peaceful, although strange. Then the song does a little turnaround. The drums kick in, and that lazy rhythm is now revealed by the subdivisions as nothing but good old 4/4, and we revisit the verse where Tom realizes what he has done. Gone is his lazy vocal performance. Now he wails, "I jumped into the river. Black-eyed angel swam with me." It is terrifying. He now realizes he's leaving everything behind. His past, the figures he used to see, the people who loved him. Not only his past, but future too. It's all gone, and he's on a rowboat to quote-unquote heaven. So, there's nothing to fear and nothing to doubt. It takes a new meaning. Not that there's nothing to fear in death, but that due to this, there was nothing to fear in life either, and he's missed his chance. Game over. Okay, now let's do Weird Fishes. In the deepest ocean at the bottom of the sea. We're discussing suicide again. This time Tom is not going to accept his fate and row off into heaven though. So this deepest ocean is the deepest depression, rock bottom, as they say. Your eyes, they turn me. No, these are not the eyes of your high school crush, as the brilliant minds at genius.com would have you believe, but the tempting eyes of suicide. They give Tom an idea. Why should I stay here? It's clear as day we're talking about life and death again. The eyes make Tom feel like he'd be crazy not to follow where they lead. Where do they lead? Well, the eyes turn him onto phantoms. Death, suicide, which bring him to the end of the earth, and they fall off. Death, suicide, it is clear as day. He continues that everybody leaves if they get the chance, and this is my chance. He hits us with some suicidal ways of thinking, believing that since everybody dies, then he should too, and right now while he has the chance. Then the drums disappear. It's just Tom and Johnny's swirling arpeggios now, and we enter a state of present meditation. I get eaten by the worms and weird fishes. He evaluates his surroundings. He's looking away from the eyes and realizes what he can do. The drums come back in and it all gets a little crazy. He's ready to climb out. I hit the bottom and escape. It's truly the first hopeful song on the album In Rainbows, and I believe it's a true masterpiece. I'm always kind of upset when people just characterize Radiohead as depressing incel music, because I think that they're one of the best bands out there in terms of having a yin and yang type balance of dark and light. But they always get stereotyped as the former due to their lighter songs, discussing darker topics and being more harmonically and thus emotionally ambiguous than Oasis or Blur or any of the Britpop acts. Weird Fishes holds a special place in my heart as well, as it was the song that first got me into the band. I heard it, thought it was alright, put it on a playlist, and forgot about it. Then about 2 weeks later, it caught me off guard and shuffle while I was doing something else, and I started crying hearing Ed O'Brien's backing vocals. I love this band and owe almost all of it to the song. So yeah, I hope you can see the connection, the river, death, etc. And I feel like this is a good place to start if you want to analyze the rest of radio lyrics, is to keep that Buddhist idea in mind, because, you know, the king of limbs, etc., blah, 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 blah. All right, I'll see you.